our stalkers one last time.
I knew
Okay,
hold on.
Sam,
All right, hold on.
can you
We gotta
please
get
regale
back.
us of tales with the stalking that we've all received at one point? How about you, Neil? Maybe you could tell us all about the cocaine you did on the plane flight all the way to the Netherlands.
And you haven't even got
Why
to me
not?
yet.
And then we could ask Irish about how many times he could have been attacked in prison.
Yes.
That was like a great intro summary of what happened on last
Yes!
episode.
Yeah, for all of you who are watching, I have to tell you, I got everybody in the room. We were all talking, and I said, we're not going to run the drone. We're just going to go on right at fucking 10 o'clock. And we did, by God. I hit it, and I'm sitting here looking, and it says, click to go online. After I'd already clicked it. So here we are. You're live with Neve.
Now we're live with Neve.
Sam
And you
Roark
came
is
in
our
at just
new
the right
co-host
moment, I promise
for the
you.
month. Yeah, you came in. It's about to get greasy, man. I'm telling you. We've got the richness, drawing all kinds of stuff. We've got Irish, who's rocking and rolling, who's got 1 week until he has a big fucking party. What do you plan to do that day, Irish?
Well, I'm not going to let it out of the bag just yet.
Okay. Well, I wish you could be here in New York because we could get you in all kinds of trouble.
I'm planning on making a trip down to Kentucky. I have a friend down there. I might stop by, say hi to Sam.
Absolutely.
Have a friend that I dear friend I haven't met physically, but has been like one of my biggest advocates and supporters, and I can't wait to see her.
All right. Well, good. That's excellent to hear. So, Rich, what are you up to, man? I know you've been doing a lot of drawing. I see your continuing adventures. How's the Incontesti going?
Chapter 3 is going to be released in April. Chapter 4 will be released in October. I needed to take a break from it because it was way too much, too quick, and I had too much to deal with when it came to that. But
Sure.
I just stopped it for a bit. I Perotified the story, whatever the hell else is going to be, and that's going to be it. But yeah, I've been drawing a lot of just stuff, whatever it is, commissions here, dirty pictures there, whatever. I'm thinking of doing a couple things. I'm sorry.
Are they shipped in a plain brown wrapper? Is all I want to know. No.
In a gray wrapper, not a brown wrapper.
A gray wrapper. Okay, that's good.
That's classier. It's distinctive. It makes
it.
Look,
a stamp that says something like from Catholic ministry.
No.
These came in black wrappers.
I wish I had. I wish I had black
dad's,
envelopes like that because that stuff's dope. I really like having black envelopes. So those are real shit. Absolutely.
It's sort of like wearing black. It's slimming, they say.
Yeah, but how much slimmer does an envelope need to be?
Exciting, though.
That is true. And you open up a black envelope, it could be like some sort of forbidden thing, like stuff that's forbidden. I was lost for a minute there. I know. I didn't know what the fuck I was going to say. I was trying to be clever, but I failed miserably at that moment.
That's okay. Have you had coffee today? Or have you had a repertory?
No, I made pizza at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning from scratch.
Cool. That's a great fucking pizza.
Yeah, I didn't want to do anything else. I know. How do you get an Italian to stop talking? You tie his hands together. You just don't. Like that.
You don't.
You don't.
I mean,
you don't. They never shut up. They're just like, shut up, Italian person.
Hey, man.
No, I don't want to shut up. I want to talk all the time.
You see this guy? Where do people come from in Italy, man?
Where do Italians come from? Italy.
Where do your Italian family come from?
Yeah.
Italians.
I don't. Where do they come from? They come from Napoli.
Napoli. I knew. I could
Napoli.
tell.
Yeah, but instead of saying Naples, like most humans do, those with an IQ above turnip, they say Napoli.
Yeah, there you go. You're a professional.
It drags that out, like a. I'm not gonna say it.
Hey, it's like in Italian. There's a word fanabola.
I know them fucking guineas. I can't stand those ginzo. I know. I'm surrounded by these ginzo wop fucking dago bastards. I swear to God, I can't stand any of them.
I don't think they're considered wops over there, brother. I think that's
it's without papers. They still come over here without their papers. So that's what it is.
Let me tell you something. The
I
Italians
know.
coming over
I'm
here, they come
racist
from
against
where
my
my
own
family
people.
comes from.
Why does Italy have so many fucking city names? Can we talk about that? Italy is like a tiny little boot-shaped place.
It's a
Like,
boot,
like
yeah. And
the size
Sicily
of
is
Florida,
Sicily is the
basically.
pile of shit that they keep kicking all the fucking
and
time.
every single person in Italy is so proud of some strange, tiny town name that has so much pizzazz and flair. We don't have cool names like that here in America either.
It's
And
not
we're
even
like way
well.
larger. You'd
Well,
thought we'd come up with something way cooler by now.
We have
Well-
like Climax, Georgia.
Like, say it again.
Climax,
Where
Georgia.
were you
Climax,
Isn't
Georgia.
there a town called Intercourse, Pennsylvania? Or
There
some shit?
is Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
That's
it's Intercourse,
lame.
Pennsylvania.
from? No, listen how cool it sounds. Rich, say it again. Where's your family from?
Napoli.
See?
There you go. Phenomenal. That's what my mom
Phenomenal. I
my
feel like
mom
I think that
said
means
that-
fuck something. I
said. It
don't
means
know.
fuck it all, I think. It's like my mom said that, I'd fucking hit the road. I'd be out of there. I hear in the kitchen some pots crashing. Phenomenal. Then she starts
Phenomenal.
She
That's
starts
what it is.
cursing the saints and the virgin and shit. At that point, I know I got to get out of there. Fucking get the Malocchio put on me. I think that's what happened to you, Richness. I think
I
somebody put
don't
the
know what
Malloy on
happened to
you.
me. I was born into a family of true Brooklyn Ginzos who I no longer speak with. Good. And I appear to be about 5 or 6 steps on the evolutionary ladder above them, which means I speak in sentence. And
come on.
it's like, yeah, you sit there and you're just like, no, I don't really want to have that type of accent that you have, and it's like, because when I was growing up, all I hear is this all the time. How you doing? Oh my God, it's amazing. You couldn't tell Italian from Jewish people, but the Italians tried to act more, have that
Barbra
ridiculously hyperbolic accent like it meant something. I'm like, please stop. You all look like wannabe mobsters, and it's even worse where I used to come from in Staten Island, New York. Yes, I am disrespecting Staten Island to the hilt.
Well,
Because you're all either ex-mobsters, cops, firemen, or reality show contestants, honestly. And with an IQ above coffee cup, I really just have no time for any of you guys. So I'm sorry.
Good Lord. So did
I
we
know.
have like a subject matter that we were talking about before we ended up like?
Yeah,
There
we
was something-
ended
Yeah,
up
we
with
were
weird
talking about
Italian-
Neil's cocaine on his flight over to the Netherlands.
No. Remember that's all allegations, man. They're unproven
You
allegations.
just told us when we were on air, when we thought we were on air. You liar!
It wasn't
Wasn't
on
live,
air.
didn't
It's a
see
figment
it.
it's a figment of your
No, if the
imagination.
bear's shit in the woods and no one's there, did it actually happen?
Exactly.
No.
The disfigurement. Those are all allegations. I think you're having a flashback, man.
I am having flashbacks, man.
I will say, whilst in Amsterdam, I've never seen so much porn freely littered across the sidewalks in all my life. It is like stepping on nudie business cards with every step.
Oh my God, I bet the floor's sticky.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
all.
great. Even the schnoz balls taste like schnoz balls.
It's like, can we have a takeout menu? Yeah, here. God, yuck. The hell is that? Ew. Clean that off.
I know that one.
Amsterdam's
That's
great.
good.
Look, man, I get weird about germs and shit. I just look at them and go, I'll tell you what.
Okay, you must be. Oh,
I'll tell them
Christ.
$2 if you'll read the fucker to me.
Oh my God.
See, I always believe in giving money for things that you don't want to do. Like, for example, I once had a guy who was outside the gig we were doing, and he played buckets. Whenever the band took a break, he'd be out there playing the fucking buckets. Drove me fucking out of my mind. I just was like, so one night I got the brilliant idea to go out and fucking hand him $20, tell him to take 15 minutes off and go fucking get a pizza or something. And he did. But that's a fate worse than death, is being condoned to the. You want to get into entertainment at the ground floor? That is literally the ground floor. Now, there's a lot of talented guys out there making a buck or two busking. And
Busking sucks.
busking sucks no matter what you're doing. And, if you're lucky, you'll get a
Honest.
used condom thrown in the tip jar or fucking, $2 bill.
Oh,
That's a great way to fuck with people. When I was in sales, I used to go to the bank and get $2 bills. Because whenever I gave a tip at a restaurant, the waitresses or the bartender always remember a $2 bill. They fucking argue with you. They go, I can't take this.
I can't take this. This isn't real.
This isn't real. Like, they're looking at, they call the manager, like, well, you ever seen one of these things? This isn't working.
Why does it have 2 on it instead of 1? Can you split it? And it'll be $1 bills or something.
This guy's like a freak, man. I don't know why.
He's a freaky. Oh my God.
They would get used to it, and they'd always remember. And then I'd go back and pitch them, and I'd say, I met you before, and they'd go, don't think so. I'd go, remember, I was the guy who fucking gave you a $2 bill, part of your tip. I gave you like 8 of them.
God, and the waitress is probably like, I was gonna suck his dick after he ate, but now that he gave me a $2 bill, forget it. Oh my God,
no, I'm not blowing him now.
I'm not blowing him now or something.
Yeah. That's okay. There's always another day. We
always another day.
There's always another day, you know.
Down by the harbor.
I found out at least he's not like the bass player.
If he's a bass player, I'll do that to him instead.
I'm not doing the bass player.
I don't want to do the bass player. Maybe the drummer, or the guy who plays the tambourine.
The bass player.
What about the guy who holds the tambourine? He's kind of hot or something.
I'm going to ask Sam, who gets all the chicks in the band?
It's either the singer or the drummer. It's usually the drummer.
I'm a singing drummer, so I leave that to stand for itself. I mean,
they probably think it's the drummer because they're all hoping all the drummers are just like Tommy Lee or something like that. It's
they've like, got this fake facade in their head about drummers, and then the problem is most drummers are fucking maniacs. So it almost comes off like this idea in their head is like almost real until they like are around them for a really long time, and they're just like, oh, this dude's just batshit.
This is hard to handle, so to speak. You know?
Oh my God!
I, for a long time,
Ken says chicken of the sea. There's chicken, right? There's chicken, right?
Yeah, I want some tofu. You know, I'm like a vegan.
It's tofu chicken or something.
Yeah, it's
those
really
are the
tasty.
girls that like drummers.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Well,
6 foot tall, blonde. I'm not complaining. I'm not at all.
I'm not complaining either, man. In fact, I think we're gonna have Tucky Parkus on the show again for comic relief.
Who's Tucky Parkus? I gotta look up who the fuck this is now.
She is great, man. Tucky is a crazy ass bass playing woman, and I would definitely do this bass player. I'm sorry, the world's fucking gonna close in on me for that comment. It is the new year. Remember, all this shit, it's just for fun and humor. So if you get offended or you're a fainting goat, I mean, it's really the wrong place and time. It's a new year, and there's all kinds of shit that could go on. I mean, when it comes to animals, animal husbandry.
Oh, no. I heard it.
What the hell was that?
That was Neil's cat.
That was my cat. And then we had a
recording. Big fucking cat.
Yeah, we had a recording of someone having carnal knowledge of a sheep. Because remember, when it says "bah," it means no. You hear that poor creature screaming in distress. Some hillbilly fucking coming around the corner of the tool shed.
I've heard that.
Oh my God,
of Kentucky.
A lusty noise.
I love you, Beth. I miss you.
It's my baby. Come here. I've got my boots on.
It's like a Kentucky mating call.
That's getting phlegm to produce, man. That was great. This
God.
Is why we love them.
Wow.
Rich, this is happening, brother.
It is. It's really going to happen. It's happening right now.
It's already happening.
Yes, it is. And I feel it in my loins. Oh
so
my God.
If you want to extravate the mating call, you just got to
Why do I think of the movie Deliverance when I hear that shit?
I'm telling you the same thing, man. I'm thinking, you look pretty good in them jeans, boy. Over here. Now, I'm going to, Mr. T, I'm going to pump up the cheeks of my ass and rip your dick off.
Did you just wait? What? Oh wow! He tried to do an.
That was Mr. T, man. He got upset. He was really.
I give up.
Okay, Rick. I want to hear about your stalker now, man.
My stalker. Okay. Had more than one.
Yeah, me too.
More than one.
You definitely got more than one.
Excuse me,
Uh,
everybody.
yeah, I've had more than one. Three of them wound up. Well,
Were they simultaneous or concurrent, or were
yeah,
they?
they were actually simultaneous. There was one instance where there were three simultaneous ones, and they
Wow.
got together with me, and we did. But
Did you ever
they
get all three
all
of them in a room?
no. But I had one in one day, another in the next day, and another the day after for about three, and then one of them came back for about five. But
Wow.
then they got nuts about it, and then they decided to
Show up.
really proclaim their deep and unabiding love for me after a day. And I was like, yeah, we're not going to do that again. We're not going to do that ever again. Because comic book groupies, comic book groupies are almost as bad as like the rock groupies and everything, but they're
Do they
nerdier
send
and
you weird
no,
stuff?
but they're nerdier and they're freakier, and then they throw in like some sort of Star Wars or some sort of comic, euphemism into the act of love, and it's like I've heard,
Furries.
yeah, yeah, I've heard plenty of things that I will never say because they're not only are they super cringy, but it's also like I would never say that on the worst day of my life ever.
Wow.
And one
The
of them
audience
is
wants to hear your lurid tales of
well,
debauchery.
one of them. Oh God. Okay, one of them.
Oh, hold that thought, because we're going to go to a break. It
Fuck.
is 10:30, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm trumpeter Greg Adams, and I'm live with Neve.
Melting flake of snow this year. I won't be sad to see it go.
Hi, I'm Darren F. Flynn, a singer-songwriter from Ireland, and I'm on Live with Neve.
I would have said it couldn't happen here.
We are the Stone of Atlantis, and you are tuned in to Live with Me.
All right, all right. You have tuned in to the craziest show in history. We are live with Neve. I have my usual gaggle of friends, freaks, and sidekicks. They're all hanging here. What's happening, man? We have hit new levels of depravity here. Now, look at this. We have some weird picture shift. Rick's now in the upper right. He's been...
The Brady Bunch.
He's moving up, Bunch. I want to do the Brady's mom so bad. It's just a hunch. Oh, my God. I just want lunch. I'll eat it if I can.
The Brady Bunch, Bill Cosby, and Al Bundy. And Al Bundy actually ended up being the proper best father figure of the bunch.
That is wild.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
America. Fuck yeah.
America.
America. Do we still okay, so one of them we one groupie, whatever it is, we had like a very short relationship, and it was after we had, we did the thing, and then she's
Coitus.
just like
Coitus interruptus.
Okay, I'll just say it. We fucked. I came in and she was just like, oh my God, this is amazing. I can't wait to get I can't wait to get pregnant from you.
No.
Well, I laughed at. I had to. No. It's okay. I laughed at. I was this close to laughing at her because it's like I got snipped 3 years before that happened,
Good
and
job.
I'm okay, but it's like, and I feigned the whole thing. I'm like, because I knew she was out of her fucking mind. I decided, oh baby, really? You really think? I mean, we have to find out,
It's called encouraging
it's like
your
she's
stalker
like, yes, oh
101.
my, I can't wait. I'll go with you to every single convention. It'll be amazing, and we'll have our baby. And I'm just like, oh honey, I can't wait. It'll be so wonderful. Oh my God, And then she comes back. No joke. About a month and a half later, she comes back and she goes, honey,
Hi,
I tell
Kathy.
you something, and I go, what? And then I go, what is it, my darling? I'm playing the whole fucking facade up. because she was like messaging me after, like every other day or something. It's like, I'm so anxious to find out. Oh my god! And I'm just like, okay, all right, keep going. So anyway,
Lord have mercy.
she decides to a video chat with me on Skype when they had that back then.
Mm-hmm.
And and then she goes, guess what? And then she shows me the positive test results and everything. No. But then I go like this. I go, give me a minute. I'll be right back. So I hang up. I go into my drawer where all the doctors and surgery notes were. And I go, honey, I have something to tell you. I'm so excited. And she's like, oh, God, baby, what is it? And I go, I'm holding the paper up like this. I'm like, she's like, what is that? And I go, honey, I got snipped 3 years ago.
There's no way.
I am a movie prop gun set. That's what I am. I am shooting. I am shooting so many blanks. It might as well be to a gateway to another universe because there is nothing there.
You.
It is a wormhole of
Alec
nothing.
Baldwin wishes
I am
he had you.
uber barren, my darling love, sweetie pie, honey bunch. And she's like, that's a fucking lie. And I'm like, no, it's not. And how were you not able? And I got really nasty. I was like, how could you be that stupid that when we were 69ing, how the fuck did you not notice a scar across my nuts? And I had a listen, I had a hellacious operation with that. Let me tell you, I'm dead serious. I went in because when I was a kid, I was playing sports. I played baseball quite a bit, one day I did not wear a cup, and lo and behold, you get a fastball right there. That hurts. Now, whenever anybody break, when you break a bone, let's say you break an arm, right? And the platelets and whatever it is, they heal the arm they heal the bone and everything. The bone is actually fortified a little bit stronger because it has a little bit more bone than you necessarily need and adds a little bit more protection. Now, when you receive an injury in an area like testicles, fluid builds up, to go around that area to make sure that there's no other further impacts or anything. Yeah, like a balloon. Truth. What the fuck? Anyway, so what happens?
Gotta get a wheelbarrow, man.
In my case, the fluid. You see, in just about every other case, the fluid after the healing of the testicle itself, the fluid is absorbed back into the human body. Well, mine was not, and I had one nut bigger than another nut, and I wanted to get it fixed. Now, I already have a child, so I was just like, you know what? I love kids, but I really don't want to have any more. So I decided to get a vasectomy. So I'm in my 40s at the time. So I'm like, all right, I do this. And when they did the operation on it, they didn't get a really good chance to look at the big nut that I had. They knew that I had it was called a hydrocele, right? It's like, the fluid was supposed to be stuck there.
Talk. We're talking nuts.
I know.
People.
Oh, that's nothing. I got what the doctor told me that I was supposed to be under for about an hour, and I'm like, okay, great. It's like 12 o'clock the operation was. I was like, cool. I wake up, it's 4 in the afternoon, and I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? And it's like, well, we had to do something for that hydrocele. And I go, well, what did you have to do? So what happened was that the hydrocele calcified, which means that it had a denser texture than ice cream. So what they had to do was they had to take, a blade like this, and they had to cut that sucker all the way around like they were opening up a pepper. And they peeled that out, and then he told me he took out something that looked like an ice cream scooper, and then he went scrape, and it took him about an hour and a half to get out all the solidified gunk that was in my nut. And I'm like, so what happened? And he's like, well, if you want, you can take a look at the stitches and the suturing, and it was franken nuts. I had 80 stitches across my balls. And it looked like, you know what it looked like? Jack Skellington when he smiled really broadly. That's what it looked like. It was just, it's like, I'm like, and there right now, not that anybody will see it here ever, but there is this scar, this line of scar around. It looks like, it looks like one of those little like Russian eggs where it's like you go it like that, and it's like that's the line on it.
We'll take your word for that.
Yeah, please do, because it's like
shares. We'll get rich to show his scar.
Yes, exactly. So it's like I have this thing, and even then it was like, this was like about a year or two after, because I was dating someone when I had that operation, and she was just like, she was just like, I'm just waiting for this to heal so I can drain your nuts so you can't knock me up. And I'm like, oh, okay, great, whatever the fuck. But this one was like so convinced that she was pregnant, and like did everything she possibly could to tell me this. And she was like, I want your baby. I'm like, oh, fuck you. I just knocked it. I was like, she decided, and then she decided to go on social media, and she said, we were going to get married, but Rich Perotta broke up with me. I hate that bastard. On fucking Facebook. Tag my friends, tag me, and all my friends are like, what the fuck is wrong with this chick?
Don't look
Rich,
like me.
You have a knack. I don't know why, but you seem to have the same thing happen to you that happens to me. The weird comes out of the woodwork.
It's strange shit. It really is. I mean, it's like, I can't fucking do it. I can't do that.
Well, listen, while we're talking vasectomies, I'm going to tell you a little tale that's really pretty funny, I think.
Oh, no.
So,
God.
I used to be in sales. I worked for Muzak, and I'd go door to door and bang on people's door and harass them. And they'd tell me to get the fuck out of here. I don't need no Muzak, or don't you know how to read? And I'd say, no habla inglés. Anyway, they hated me, but they always bought from me because in spite of hate, it was love-hate. But when I went to this doctor who performs, he's a urologist. He's in Tampa, Florida. And I had my child bride, and I decided it was time to not procreate anymore with that woman. Maria Lewinsky, or whatever the hell her name was. Monica Lewinsky, yes, that's my former girlfriend.
Freaky bastard.
But at any rate, yeah, she's a hoot, man. She's a trip, man. But at any rate, when I go into the office, the day before the surgery, they gave me 2 Valiums. And they said, take one the night before, take one in the morning. So, of course, what I did is I stayed up drinking all night, didn't take either one. And then when I got up in the morning, I popped both of them and had a shot to chase it with. And I sallied forth to the doctors to get my vasectomy. The story is I had been calling this guy for months trying to get snipped and couldn't do it. They also told me on the initial call that they were going to give me some shaving tips. So I get a mirror, it's really hard, to hold the mirror, lift and separate.
God, you cut it off.
So I go down and I shave my, I shave the top of my nuts. Not my nuts, but above my cock. Just get right down and dirty. So I clean it all up, man. I do the ultimate manscape. I thought that shit looked like, goddamn, I look like a 12-year-old. This is fucked up. Anyway, I go into the office, and my girl, who's going to hook me up to the machine, get me fucked up, and put me out, she's sitting there, and I look at her, and she's a big girl, and she...
Oh, my God, you got a 12-year-old dick.
Right? Pretty much. Anyway,
all the makings of a B-rated movie, Sam.
Absolutely, man, a really bad B-rated movie. So I tell her very proudly, and that, mind you, I've had a bourbon and 2 Valiums, so I'm at my prime for selling. So she goes, well, let's take a look down here. And I said, look, I know you see this every day, but I did the shave job to save you that little bit of work. And she goes, what? She looks at my junk. And she's like, starts to smirk. She's like, you didn't do it in the right spot. And I'm like, what? So she has to go down into the area affectionately known as your gooch, chota, or taint. And she shaves it all off me. And I'm just cringing, man. I'm sitting there, after the 12-year-old comment, I'm like,
did it right.
So she's cracking up. And then the doctor walks in, at which point I look at him and I go, do you see what I have to do to get an appointment with you people? I've been calling you for months. I've been hitting you up on the phone. I've been sending you. I've been one step shy of stalking your ass. And this is what I have to do. He says to me, what do you want me to do? And I said, I want you to sign this contract. And I whipped out my contract and handed it to him. The guy's like, whoa, what? I said, look, man, I've called you. I know I've given you the best offer you've had. So what's the problem? I came in here, I'm giving you my nuts, man. And so he signs the contract, laughing hysterically. And then he says, I would sign this deal just because I have never had a salesman go to such lengths to get a deal. So follow up, the next Monday, I'm back in a meeting at Muzak, and I'm sitting there. I have to tell everybody my vasectomy story, of course. And so all I can tell you is we had a fucking good laugh at my expense at the meeting, and then everybody wanted to see the scar.
Did you get the sale?
Did I what?
Did you get the sale?
I did. He signed the contract.
Yeah.
And then after I signed the contract, I looked at him and I said, you know what? I am absolutely going to, I know you're going to do the best job you ever could. I said, think of my nuts as if they're Tom Brady's. And you're fucking going to be really gentle when you're doing that.
Dude, that's a 2-for-1.
Yeah,
you got
man.
to shoot blanky poos for the rest of your life, and you got the score on the sale.
Exactly. And, you know,
win.
For all I know, Prince Garino. Let's see who Prince Garino is. I don't know you, Prince. Hi, I'm a fan.
Can
you shout me out?
Prince.
Prince
Hey,
Garino! Yeah, I shouted you out.
That was a good shout.
I don't know. Do you have any sisters, Prince? We're looking for girlfriend for Rick. That is a crazy.
We don't want to know. We don't want anyone who sounds like they're from Staten Island because they're all Italian.
Hit Rich's DMs, ladies. He's thinking.
Yeah, hit my DMs. Yeah, please do that so I can have someone else say that. Yeah, I want that all the time.
I
gotta have it.
Patrick, you are correct. I am absolutely a pro salesman. You got to get the deal, man.
Hey, that is a talented man right there, y'all. Patrick Van Winkle. Hell of a singer, hell of a musician, very amazing member of Possum Junction. Y'all check him out. He's also one of my good friends.
Well,
okay, so now I'm going to Google Patrick Van Winkle.
Check Possum Junction on the run. Listen to those vocals.
Poor Toby is having she's just shaking her head.
Toby's like, la, 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 la,
yeah,
la.
Right.
Well, I mean, hell, between
Toby was like
Neil's
TMI Rich, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Giant over fucking filled ball sack. We're on a roll here.
That was the most momentous thing in my life, knowing that an ice cream scooper went inside of my nuts and helped me with that. Because it's the funniest fucking thing. I'm just I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
It's amazing.
How do you top this? I mean, you're up.
The dick pics are the free for the first 5. All right.
The picture of a possum with acid on his tongue, and this song that y'all should check out. See that purple piece of acid? Isn't that awesome?
Wow!
Look at that song, people.
Possum
On
Junction.
the Run. Also featuring the badass Pepe Ballring.
All right.
So I can't top it because I don't have a PP. Which is really sad because if I had one, I'd do a lot of really fun things with it. And I've made a list, and I could possibly make a PowerPoint out of it. Would you like to hear the top 3 things that I would do if I had a PP?
I want to hear the top 20 things you would do if you had a PP.
Third thing that I would do if I had a PP. I would buy one of those very cute little animal schlong covers with the thong so that I could also turn my PP into a cute animal and keep my ass cheeks looking cute. The second thing that I would do if I had been blessed with a PP, which unfortunately I didn't, I would 100% see how far I could fling it, as in do the helicopter. You know what I'm talking about.
We all do that. That's just natural behavior. It's like an elephant with his trunk.
That I would do if I had a PP is I would definitely run naked down the street with it so that I could get caught for showing it in public.
Yes.
I've done that too. That's
because if a woman does that, she's a hoe. But if a dude does it, it's kind of a cool bragging right. So.
Well, it depends on the weather and it depends on the endowment.
Yes.
You know, I mean, if it's really cold and the guy is Chinese, then no, he shouldn't do that. But if it's
Yeah. Well, see, look, I know that I would
but
have
if he's
like a
Italian
massive
like
one. I just
me,
feel like I would.
and it's
Yeah,
warm
big feet.
like it is in Australia right now, yeah, it would be pretty fucking magnificent.
So
Yes.
And you can't streak as a woman either because you
Oh,
got
yes, you can.
tatas and the little G
Yeah, those are
square
fun.
down there. So that's
We
like
actually-
two things.
I
being
disagree.
shown.
A woman
disagree.
can streak
I
anytime
actually
she wants.
streaked with
I'm
girls.
all
They-
for it. Equality all the way through. You
Sure.
want to go running down the street naked?
Let the
The
puppy
public
breathe.
has a problem. That's
And then
the
you can
problem.
always
Society.
do dick tricks. I mean, there's the old man on the trampoline. You
Yes.
do the
Ooh,
cheeseburger.
wait, pause.
Everybody knows the
Whoop,
cheeseburger.
I forgot. I'm gonna sub.
The scared turtle, when you turn it inside out, and then you
need a
pop it back
mulligan.
up like peekaboo.
I trade my
That-
number
that-
one. You just reminded me. So I trade my number one. It wouldn't be the fact that I would get to streak and get charged for showing my PP. I would like to send a random PP
Oh.
pic.
Well,
Through a
I'll,
DM.
I'll have Julie. Julie has a
if you
collection.
had a penis, I would accept your dick pic. I would.
That
And you'd
really
have little
makes
hearts
me
around it?
cringe.
Yes, I would. I
So
would.
are
I'd
you-
frame
I
it.
mean, let's just keep it going. Are you going with the hoodie or are you going circumcised? Which one
Go
is
with the
it,
hoodie.
Sam?
Go with the hoodie.
Hoodie, man. Hoodie.
Go with the hoodie. Keep
That's
it
classy.
Keep it,
The hoodie's
but-
classy.
like a Jedi Knight. It's like it takes off the hood. The Jedi takes off the hood, and it's like it reveals its power. That's how you do it. Yeah, and it revealed the lightsaber underneath. Aha! Why am I thinking of all this shit? This is what happens when I'm with all you deviants.
Pam,
Dun,
Pam
dun,
Ryan just
dun,
asked
dun,
the
dun.
question.
Hey, Pam is right. Shout out Pam. That is a great idea. Write name in the snow. I'll put that in my top 5 too, Pam. Absolutely.
Let me tell you something. When I was in boarding school, I used to go out on the fire escape,
Oh God.
and I would do exactly what you'd say, or I'd write, buzz, fuck off, or whatever happened to entertain me. But
Were there nuns at your boarding school?
yeah,
I've always
we had-
wanted to be around a nun. I grew up in
Oh no,
Kentucky.
there was
We
no
don't have
nuns. No nuns. Here's a sick question. Would any of you guys have carnal knowledge of a nun, or have
Yes.
you?
Yes.
Have-
I've
Would
never
I
even seen
absolutely-
one. We
Yes.
only have
I
red lights in my
I
hometown.
would make her worship Satan after an hour.
You're gonna go to hell.
God,
gonna
you
go to
are.
hell.
You're fucked, man.
I would be. I
your
would be fucked,
conscience
but
right
so would
now is
she.
going, you're so fucked up that
Rich
I'm not even gonna
Perotta,
stick around.
ticket of 1 to Satan's dorm room, coming up.
Well, I think we call it fun with a nun.
Fun with a nun.
That drop top baby.
Drop top.
Oh
Gotta have that
man,
drop top.
we got some callers.
My
get
friend's
that.
mother gas a 4-foot wooden. My friend's mother has a 4-foot wooden pee. Wow, that's impressive.
Does
The
it,
statue? Is it in her yard?
she like have a
I need
shrine to the
more.
penis or something? Like some kind
Is
of
it a
religious
garden
rite?
of dick?
That's a hell of a garden gnome. I mean, you go out to somebody's garden, you're like, oh,
Imagine it works like a sundial, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got rocks
Big old
around
cock
it.
right I think we should sell that, Sam. We'd make $1 million. A cock sundial.
Bro, we can get creek rocks.
I gotta
put it
ask
yeah, but
around
the
Kim,
problem with the sundials,
Some
if it get cold,
malts.
you go from midnight to 6, and it ain't time.
Kim,
Bro.
oh, wait a minute. Look at this shit. We got comments from the... Oh, Rich! I want a drawing of me stooping a nun.
No,
You're all going
No.
to hell.
no. Can I? I showed you guys the drawing that I was doing before. Do you think I should have the gumption to show it now?
Why not? And since we're talking about the subject, it's your life, man.
Dude, we've
Forget it then, I'm not gonna do it then.
Oh, he's not going to do it. Come
We're
on,
not gonna do
Rich.
it now.
Kim says it's in her bed. It's in her
Come
bedroom.
on. Let's see it, bud. Come on, bring it up.
All
here.
right, give me a sec. Here we go.
Okay,
one second.
listen,
One second.
if you're easily,
I'm gonna get. I just
scared
have to put one more finishing touch on it. Okay.
Graphic warning content. Graphic warning. If you have sensitive Karen eyes, please
Kim?
look away.
Yes, please. Do it for science. Oh man.
Stop
guy, we
showing
can't
you.
do
Haha.
nothing.
Stop shit.
Oh well.
Stop
We're
shit.
gonna have to go
Not
back
doing
to
it.
our.
I'm not gonna do it. I can't. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, too bad. We're gonna have to do something with you, man. We're gonna get you more
So
drugs.
somewhere the ethical line has been drawn between having sex with nuns, Neil's taint, your giant balls, but we won't show this picture. I'm just wanting to know right where we're at.
I don't know where the fuck I am.
Patrick says, "Do it for science, Rich."
There is no science involved with this.
Nah. How big is it, Kim?
4 foot.
fuck, man. Talk about floppy.
Just
floppy.
I saw
floppy,
it in the
floppy.
comments.
twice the size of mine.
I could
man.
read.
I'm starting to feel that
Oh,
envy.
There's like a big part of me that's glad we got off the stalker comments.
I like this guy, Pat. He's a crazy fucker, man. He's getting out the KY.
I got the KY out. You got out of Kentucky for what? Oh,
KY jelly.
Okay, all right.
The good lube.
I guess I wouldn't. I've never had to worry about lubrication from any of my partners.
It's the classy lube.
Is that the flavored one or something, or like does it have textures
cool
like that?
Fire and ice one.
Wait a minute! Oh my God! Does KY have a pizza flavor?
Yes.
Oh shit! Oh F! That's the best.
How about French onion?
No, that's like a soup, isn't it?
Gross.
That is gross. It's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
So gross.
I'm a fainting goat.
Boom. Nay, you say. Gotta have that drop top, baby. Yeah, that is very true.
I'll tell you, man.
Where did Irish go?
Where'd Irish? She just disappeared, man. He's gone.
Why am I in the middle of this sandwich?
It's a rich sandwich.
We're making a rich sandwich.
Oh man, I'm gonna
take a walk on the wild side.
I'm gonna refrain from all the God comments that I would normally say at this point.
Oh,
it's like, wow, there's not enough bread for this meat. That's for sure. Oh boy, I'm gonna be filling. You better cut this in half if you're gonna ingest it all the way. Oh, the foot long and then some. You know,
this lady.
I wonder what else I can think of. You can spread your mayo on me all over you want.
All right, we got Brian Kuiper in the house. There he is.
Happy New Year's to you, filthy animals. I am
Brian, what's
really
happening?
filthy fuck today. I have no idea why. This is what happens.
I don't know what happened.
When all you cretins say all this shit. Yeah, it's just fucking. You know, Sam. I've never really noticed it tonight. You look like friggin' Daisy Ridley from Star Wars.
Thanks, bro.
You actually look like a fucking Jedi Knight, like the best Jedi
Appreciate
ever.
that shit.
I'll tell you what, she is.
You know,
but
you're a
Knight.
prettier
Absolutely.
version.
You're the best, Rich.
I know. Oh my. Oh shit! I got so much dandruff. You can tell with a black shirt on. Anyway,
we can't see it. It answers my question.
Well, now that I brought it up, everyone's gonna be like, "Where? Let me see."
Yeah, right.
I think I see
it.
Where's the dander? There's a dander. Well, that's jizz. Anyway.
Misfire.
Overspray.
I do see a nun. Do I see a nun cartoon from Big Nut Rich in the future? I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. If I have time a little bit later today, and if everyone can just not worry about how disgusting it's actually going to be, I will draw something pertaining to an activity and the nun would never ever think that she would do.
I like it.
Yeah,
spicy.
it will be.
I want sister
really,
to do me anytime.
No, I did that already, Neil. The answer's no.
No.
Ew,
no.
No means no, Neil. No means no.
No
means
maybe.
no. It
Always
means
means
no.
maybe.
It means no.
No.
Never.
No.
No, it's never. Where did
Yeah.
Irish go?
I don't know. I've been waiting for him to pop back up here.
I'm thinking one of those stalkers got him.
He needs to come back.
Oh, no?
Which side's better? This one.
I don't know where he is.
I don't know which side is better. I
One
don't care.
bang.
I'm too busy trying to look
I
good
don't
in
know.
this
Until
camera.
Rich comes back, we have to stay zoomed in and hold our face right.
Do I see a nun? Yeah, a Big Nut Rich. That's quite a moniker, man. I like that.
Big Nut Rich.
I like sandwiches.
Oh, Kim, you're talking. Boy, I tell you what.
Smash it.
Nothing like a great sandwich in the morning.
Yeah, big old sandwich right in the face. Yeah,
Good old sandwich.
a big old sandwich.
I likes a good sandwich.
I like a good sandwich. Too.
I do too.
Mustard on my biscuit.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out a food that won't make me sound like I'm gay. Let me think.
Want you to be a gay sling blade?
I am a gay sling blade.
I
Yes,
like some of that there tit.
I am a gay sling blade, and I reckon I get that mayo all over my face, but that's all right. I'll have to go kill him a little bit later. I'm reckon it's time for killing. After I blow this guy.
Somebody's had way too much coffee this morning.
I know, man. The boy's up. He's fucking hot.
I didn't have coffee. I didn't have any fucking coffee today, which is amazing. Why?
Back when we were in the green room talking about y'all and your cocaine habits again.
Oh, I did like a.
It's all youthful indiscretions until I was like 40.
Yeah. After a while, if I do too much coke, I feel like Jim Gutowski from the show Taxi. Us old people know what that show is. Not like the young person here, unless she's actually seen old TV back then. But it's like, oh, it's right. Oh,
Kim,
Neil,
I'm coming over. To show you my private things.
Oh.
Yep.
What the hell can that be?
You'll have to wait. It's like an Oingo Boingo song. You ever heard
Why
that
is
song?
Kim's laughing at us? I don't blame her.
She's laughing.
At us.
She likes
She
sandwiches.
wants to see how much this.
Ooh.
Yeah, here's the other one for. So it's not jealous.
Get the other side for the Insta. This morning. Need to hit that TikTok.
I got 10,000 followers on my TikTok and Instagram because I saw my nipple.
On my IG.
Hashtag OnlyFans. OnlyFans. Oh my god. OnlyFans. Oh, watch me poop. Watch me poop into a fishbowl. That'll be amazing. Oh my god.
I think Irish left because he was talking about the ball like getting sucked on and chewed off and stapled up. I mean,
That's
damn.
how you get canceled before 10 a.m.
Well, I tell you what, it's 11 o'clock. Amazingly, we've gone through most of the show. We did start late because of the idiot who runs the show.
I wasn't going to say a word.
I know, but that's okay.
I'm Switzerland in that one, my friend.
Listen, sometimes you just got to know the reality and embrace the suck. I mean, why not? What am I going to do? Sit here and go, oh no, I fucked up the first 20 minutes of the show. I think I'm going to have to go bitch and whine at somebody. Tedious.
We even got a great green room summary by Rich. So
absolutely. See, I should always record everything. They don't allow us to record the fucking green room, which drives me crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's where some of the best shit happens for later for little outtakes. I mean, we have allegations of cocaine use, buggery.
You bragged about it. This allegation shit. You bragged about it. You're like,
a story about Amsterdam and cocaine on a plane.
Allegations.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Allegations. Oh my god.
Please, you're ready to get me on the TSA list for Christ's sake.
I wish I had
on the no-fly list.
No, I'm not.
I had to have been.
I'm not.
You know what I wish I had?
The guy who watched it said it was great. He loved it.
I wish I had a small videotaping of when the suture started breaking on my nuts, because then stuff comes out of it, and like this unspeakable fluid when I squeezed them one day just squirted out in different areas and holes and everything. And when the sutures did not heal, it looked like I was killing a tomato. Horrible.
Why that was intriguing, I don't know, but I'll show you a YouTube video.
Well, now that I said that, I feel like having some spaghetti.
Oh, you sick Northern Guinea.
Yeah, what's in the water. He grew up in Staten Island. That's all I can say.
Staten Island.
Explains a lot,
Staten Island.
All fucking crazy Italians, crazy Russians, fucking Brighton Beach. Rick, have you ever been beaten up by Russian? Have you ever been beaten up?
Crazy Russians at Brighton Beach is Brooklyn.
It's
by Ocean Parkway.
Okay.
Well, it's by Coney Island.
I'm fucked up.
Yeah, the only thing in Staten Island is like Guido retards and the Fresh Kills land dump that they're turning into a park. So that's horror movie written right all over the damn place right there.
Staten Island did one good thing. They did one good thing.
What's that?
What would that be?
They created Pete Davidson.
Duly noted.
The comedian.
Yes.
If you don't know him.
Agreed. No, I know who he is. I duly noted. You are correct.
The only good thing that's ever came out of Staten Island.
That is true.
And I'll give you that.
That is
the rest
true.
Is bullshit.
Aside from the richness.
Mm-hmm.
Richness is good. He came from Staten Island.
Yeah.
We'll give him
You're an expatriate.
I need more garlic. I need more garlic, just like Pam says. I need more garlic.
I always need garlic.
I don't taste as good as Pete Davidson does. Ask Kim Kardashian. Pete Davidson needs to get the hell away from her. Because I swear to God, if he winds up marrying her and has a kid with her, 5 years later you could see him going transgender species. Like he'll want to become a fucking dolphin or something.
He's moved to Miley. Him and Miley are now a thing.
Oh, no kidding.
Ew.
No shit. Swear.
Well,
there's a
really?
special on they're streaming
tonight
a
from
special
Miami.
tonight together. Miley Cyrus and Pete Davidson, they're a thing, and the way that they look with their hair dyed the way they have it right now, they look like your favorite aunt and uncle that like shows up to a family holiday and they're just crazy as hell, but you're super excited to see them. So I approve.
I love crazy relatives.
Me too.
Best thing, you know. Well, you know, guys, it's amazing, but we have over the clock. It's 11:04, and I just want to say to everybody watching, thank you guys both. Thank you, Sam, for taking on this mission. Are
we doing this again later today? We doing this again later today?
We were going to be doing this show, but what I alluded to earlier was that our guest for the afternoon show is playing a New Year's Eve party right about 2, 3, 4 hours from now in Australia. So he let me know because he called me yesterday.
It's already 2022 in Australia.
Yeah, so I don't think we're going to have a show today. So if you have any yayas you want to shout out to anybody.
No.
To anybody out there who's made my life easy, I love you very much. To those of you who've made it fucking difficult, well, I love you anyway, but you're off my Christmas card list. And for those of you who just don't care, you got to come by and stop in and see the show. We'll educate you on things like vasectomy adventures.
Oh, God.
You can listen to our great conversations.
Yeah, very, very, very mannerful and enlightening, you know.
So, you guys.
No, you got to point the other way.
No, I'm pointing at you, man. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, wait, it's this one. Ha ha.
Oh God! Stop! Oh, your fingering, you're fucking my ear up.
No,
I
got it.
I had an eargasm. I heard it all the way.
That's it. They can hear you coming.
It is. I can hear you coming.
I can hear you coming.
I have a horrible story, but I can't
do that thing with my neck. That'll hurt.
All right, everybody. It's Live with Neve. This is the last show of the year for everybody. I want to thank everybody who's been a cast member. Julie, Rick.
Yeah.
You.
Me.
Yeah.
What I do?
Sam. Sammy. We love Sammy. Well, listen,
Sammy.
for everybody who's been everybody who's
Sammy's
watched
awesome.
this show.
Sammy is dope. The
Supported
dopest
us.
of dope, cool, awesome chick.
She is. She's bad.
And she's voguing. Look, she's voguing.
Strike the pose.
Dun, 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 dun.
And we're out of here, people.
It's cold outside. I'm sorry.
Out of here, people. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.
Melting the flake of snow this year. I won't be sad to see it go.
Hi, I'm Darren F. Flynn, a singer-songwriter from Ireland, and I'm on Live with Neve.